Hello dear viewers, I'm your host Rakesh Kumar with the webinar topic Euro USD and GBP USD. Today is 19th of August 2021. Before I start, I want to apologize for yesterday because I could not come online. And I had to send a video recording, but I hope that it helped. And yes, all the views or the opinions or the trading ideas discussed in this webinar will be of my own. I'm not an employee of Copy. I want to make this clear. And the bank has no responsibility in whatever ideas I'm sharing with you. I'm a Copy community member although. And as the name suggests, we will be carrying out the technical analysis of the major pairs. And we will be strictly talking about the technical aspects of trading only. We will ignore all the fundamentals. And as a technical analyst, I already know that every information, whether it is political or fundamental, is already priced into the chart. So we will try to follow the charts only for our analysis. And in this program, we will be only using the candlestick charts. We'll try to find out the key levels for all pairs and we'll see how we can trade from them. If you are new to the technical analysis, I would request you to go to our channel page and look for the profitable candlestick patterns and profitable chart patterns playlist. It will help you in understanding whatever we talk here. And at the end of the session, I'll be taking questions from the viewer if there are any. Last but not least, everything that I say in this webinar is only for your consumption, like for information or enhancing your knowledge purpose only. You have to do your own research before you open any trade or you put your hard-earned money on the line. Okay, with this standard introduction, I just want you to actually go through the risk disclaimer also so that we can go ahead with the session. The risk disclaimer suggests that you should not be carrying out foreign exchange trading with high leverage, or you can say on a margin, and past performances are not indicative of future results, and you should never take a trade based on what you see in this video. You should carry out your own analysis because you will be responsible for your profits or losses. So before jumping onto the charts, I want to welcome my daily viewers. Today MSG has already joined us. Sorry, MGA has already joined us. He's saying hello everyone. Hello MGA. Thank you for joining the live stream. So let's talk about the charts. On your screen right now, if you can see, is the daily chart of Euro US dollar. We have been talking about this level 1.1704, which was a recent low the price had made in this region. The price had made a recent low in this region, so we had marked this area as a potential support for the price. Yes, after breaking below this long-term trend line, the price managed to stay above this level for like 1 2 3 4 5 days and 6 days actually, but today it is trading below that level. It is an indication that those buyers who were aggressive at this place now not in the market, because their stop losses must have triggered by now. One thing. Second thing is that those who were not ready to sell here are now ready to sell at this place, or there are more sellers in the market now than them. So there is a possibility that the price will even go down and test the next support. And my friends, next support is like around 1.1613 levels, which is almost 87 points below the broken support of 1.1704. So should we open a sell position? I think we can wait for a retest. Let us switch to 4-hour. If we see a retest has already happened, then we can open a short position now. Okay, but in that case you have to see what is the risk to reward ratio. On the 4-hour, if this candle closes anywhere below the open of the previous candle, which was around 1.1686, there is a possibility to open a short trade, but we have to measure the stop losses here. The stop loss will be approximately 20 points and the take profit will be approximately 70 points. So it will give us a good risk to reward ratio if somebody opens the short position right now. The only risk that he's going to take is 20 pips, approximate 1.1706 or 1.1707 will be the stop loss, and the take profit will be this 1.1613 level. I hope that is a very simple thing. If I would have been trading, this is my personal again opinion. You have to carry out your own analysis. But on the broader horizon, if you say, if the price is able to, that if the this market is able to give us a close below 1.1704 level today, then definitely 1.1613 will be exposed. But we have to notice that there is still 5 hours and 54 minutes left for this day to close the candle. All right, 1.1613 is the next support for the price, but if that fails to hold, then 1.1495 will be the next target. And in that case, we will have, if somebody is shorting now, he will have a stop loss of approximately 20 points, but take profit of approximately 187 points, which will again be a good risk to reward ratio. But if you are going to short now, then I think you should be looking to book your profits near 1.1613 levels. I hope that makes some sense to you. Talking about, okay, on the upside, yes, on the upside we have 1.1704, the immediate resistance for the price, and after that this rising trend line, okay, which was acting as a resistance, now will be acting as a resistance again if the price approaches this place after leaving 1.1704. Talking about the Great Britain pound, it is trading below the level of 1.3670, which we had marked on our chart, which we were expecting to hold as a support, as it was a good support in the past. The price is comfortably actually trading right now below that level, and on the daily chart it is giving us a bearish Marubozu. Now this bearish Marubozu is suggesting that there are more losses, which are possible in this market. And if there are more losses, then to what extent they can be. One is this 1.3572 level, which is the recent low that the price had made, and after that this falling channels lower line may offer some support to the price. And if you are short, you should be looking to book your profits near this level. From here the price may take some support and give us a pullback back to 1.3670 and maybe even higher. On the upside, although, if the candle today fails to close the day below 1.3670, which is only 12 pips above this level, current trading level, I think if the candle fails to close below 1.3670, then there is a possibility that it will start going up and go towards 1.3800 and maybe 1.3886 also. Talking about the New Zealand dollar has broken below the long time support that we were expecting of 0.6916. It was day before yesterday, and yesterday it has given us a bearish pin bar at the resistance. Today there is a follow up, and this follow up I am expecting it to go to all the way to 0.6697 region. Why I'm expecting this to go to 0.6697? Because this is a falling channel, and after they break below this one, I'm expecting this to go back to this area. Although before that we were expecting this level to hold, and in case it would have held, the price could have gone back to higher places. But since this strong support has broken, now I'm expecting this to become a resistance for the price every time it goes there. I think yesterday only the price has tested this level as the fresh resistance, and right now is on decline mode. See, yesterday after the break the price has tested this level as the fresh resistance and has given us a bearish pin bar, and after that there is a follow up. So there's a long way to go for the New Zealand dollar to the downside. These highs here may provide some support to the price. Maybe I will mark them on the chart. You see these highs made here, these highs are approximately at the level of 0.6790, 0.6791 level. So the today's low that the price has seen was at around 0.6808. So still there is more room for the market to go down. We just need to see what is happening on 1 hour and 4 hour. Whenever there is a small pullback, one can be looking for a selling opportunity. All right. Talking about the Australian dollar has broken actually below two supports that we had drawn our chart. And now yesterday we had said that if this breaks below, then look for a retest, because this is a confluence of two resistances. If you can get a selling opportunity at 0.7225, then your stop loss will be very small here in this case, and your take profit will be 0.700. So there is a possibility of gaining almost 200 points here as a target, with a small stop loss whatever high the price makes here, almost 20 to 30 points. So this is a trading idea to trade this market on the downside, and the actual major targets are at around 0.6959 region, but because there is a strong support 0.7000, which is also a psychological handle, so I am expecting you to book profits. If you are already short, then you should be looking for booking profits at 0.7000, and if you are not short already, you can also look for a selling opportunity near 0.7225 region. Talking about the USD JPY, strong US dollar, but the yen is yet stronger, and we can see a doji candle on the daily chart. It is suggesting that the buyers are not able to push the price higher, sellers are not able to push the price lower, so there is an indecision. When there is an indecision in the market, my suggestion is to just stay away from the market, because we can only make money if there is a movement. If there is no movement, there is no point in staying in that market. So just avoid this market this right now. Talking about the USD CAD, no surprises here. We had already anticipated this move to 1.2914 region or 15 region. The price is already trading at 1.2805, still 115 pips below the price we were expecting. I think this price may get rejected at 1.2914, but there is a range that I am expecting to hold as resistance, 1.2914 to 1.3015. The price will be moving, I think, very slow, because here you can see there was a very good support here in the past. So this region, this entire region from 1.3015 to 1.302915, because 1.3015 was support here and 1.2915 was support here. So this region I am expecting to act as a good resistance when the price goes here. So let us see what happens. Today the price is giving us a bullish Marubozu, which is suggesting that tomorrow or day after there will be continuation of this, and that candle, which is today, day after, or day after tomorrow, can take us to 1.2914 region. And I am not saying that you should be buying now at the current levels, nor I am saying that you should be selling at these levels. What I am saying is that if the price goes above, because of any reason, above 1.3015 and again comes back to this region, then that will be our buying opportunity, because we are expecting the market to go to 1.4689 in this one. Talking about the USD CHF, the broader strong US dollar is acting heavy on the CHF and now is giving us an indication that the price is going up, but the sellers have pushed the price all the way from 0.9205, which was the previous support, and now is acting as a resistance. So there was a long sell off, although it failed to close or even go below this low of 0.9126 level. So there is still strength in the market. There is a possibility that the market will keep going up, but also notice that at the level of around 0.9239 there was a strong sell off, and those who failed to sell here, they will keep an eye on this level to open their fresh short position. This is the one thing, and the stronger US dollar will try to push the market up, maybe all the way down to this falling channel's resistance line, and this is where we will be keeping an eye on, because we are looking for a selling opportunity in this market at the resistance. But right now, is there any buy? No. Is there any sell? No. All right. No, nothing. On the Euro GBP, though, there is a possibility of a buying opportunity in case the price goes back to 0.8523 region. In that case, we'll be buying this market with small stop loss below the recent low, and we'll be targeting this falling channel's resistance line, and after that 0.8670, 0.8719. Why? Because euro is much better against the Great Britain pound now. Although there was a long-term trend line that the price had broken, I want to actually create that line for you again. This was the line here, and this has broken, and we were expecting this to act as a resistance for the price, but it has failed. So the price is already going to go up, and I think this is going to test this falling channel's resistance line if it is able to give any close above these two candles. Okay, talking about the gold is facing some sell off at 1795 region. We were expecting the people, those who bought here, to unload their positions and book profits near 1795, and how close it was to 1795. It was actually 1795.72, the price that we had marked as the resistance. So this is the power of the important key levels. So still, I'm not saying that you should sell from this market here, because what was the idea? If the market goes back and pull back from here to 1756, then 1756 will be a good area to open the buy positions in the direction of the market, and the direction of the market is uptrend, and we will be looking for 1831 or before that 1795 as the fresh targets if the price goes back to 1756, because this is the area where we are looking for buying opportunity in this one. And this bearish engulfing candle, almost bearish engulfing candle, is suggesting that there are more losses on the way for the gold. Talking about the CHF JPY is much stronger than the CHF, and today there is a bearish pin bar right on the resistance zone, and it is also engulfing the opening and closing of yesterday's candles. So expect some more losses, and maybe the price is going back to 119 again. Yesterday it was looking like the price is going to go up, but 119.96 level, which we had already marked on our chart, acted as a very good resistance and pushed the sellers, or sorry, buyers down, and the day closed at almost 119.65. Right now the price is trading at 119.47, and the candle itself is suggesting that I'm going to give you more losses for the intraday, and I think 119.05 is the level that we are going to witness in this market soon. Talking about the Euro New Zealand, there was a strong up move because of the stronger Euro than the relatively weaker New Zealand. New Zealand is weak because you see how badly it got crushed. I don't know for what reason. There may be some news or something, but there is something which is pushing Euro up against the New Zealand. But 1.7122, which was the previous resistance, is still acting as a good resistance for the price, and it has sent the buyers back to the level of 1.7066, and on an intraday the price has seen a high of 1.7158. So the price has dropped around 100 pips from the day's high after it has met the resistance at 1.7122. But after break above this falling trend line, there is a possibility that when the price comes back to this line, it may get some support here in the direction to the upside, and that can be a very good buying opportunity for those who know how to trade from the dynamic supports and resistances. All right, talking about the silver, nothing serious happening here. The price is in middle of nowhere. 23.76 is the resistance in this market, and 22.06 is the support in this market. In between there is nothing. The price is moving very slowly. So this is now the Ethereum, sorry, Bitcoin. And if you have been following our webinar daily, then you might already be knowing that in Ethereum we have suggested that if the price meets this rising channel's support line, then a lot of buyers will be looking for this place to open their fresh positions, and see they have taken the Bitcoin from 43,998 to all the way to 45,776. So it is like $2,500 increase from day's low to the current price. MJ is saying, if I may, New Zealand had a recent lockdown because of unexpected COVID case. Really, I think New Zealand had, I have heard the news in the past that New Zealand had opened everything because there was no COVID case in New Zealand. This is a new news for me, unexpected COVID case. I'm not following the news, MG, I'm sorry, but I really don't know about it. I'll check it out after the webinar if there is anything. But you see the Bitcoin, I think it will be a very good buying opportunity right now. If I don't know, our friend Damien was keeping an eye on this one or not, but I think on the 4 hour or 1 hour the price has already given us a hint that I'm going to go up. But no, the channel has not been broken, so maybe possibly wait for another 4 to 8 hours and see if the market clears this falling channel to the upside. Then it will be a better decision in the long direction. Otherwise anything is possible right now. Okay, and finally talking about Ethereum, closing below the rising channel support line is an indication that more losses are on the way. And after that there was a rejection at 3116 levels, and right now the pair is giving us a bullish pin bar at nowhere, but we are expecting the support at 2898 region. So expect the price to go back to 2898 region before it starts going upwards. Right now, if a lot of buyers come in, I don't think it will be a good idea. I think buyers will be jumping in only near 2898 levels. Right now it may be a false, or it can only be an inside day today. Okay, no, do not open buy position in Ethereum looking into these technicals right now that this is a bullish pin bar. This is not a bullish pin bar. A bullish pin bar is a good pin bar if it is made at the support. I mean, the support level should be tested by the wick of that pin bar. Talking about the Litecoin, this can be an opportunity to buy the Litecoin, but right into the resistance of 172, not a good idea. So let this opportunity pass. Although it is very good opportunity like Bitcoin at the support of rising channel support line, but it's not a good idea to open a buy position right now because 168.80 is the current price and 172.2 is the next resistance. But on the other contrary, if the price starts falling from here, then 145.5 will be the area where we should be looking for a buying opportunity in this market. Talking about the Brent has broken down. Okay, this can be a good opening for the sellers if the candle manages to close the day below this rising channel support line. Then we are going to get another selling opportunity in this market at this confluence of the resistances. This is one rising channel and there is one falling channel, and the price is already inside that falling channel, and now it is about 5 hours and 30 minutes away from closing the candle. If the price closes below and it sees no buyer coming in, then whenever there is a pullback, look for a selling opportunity near 65.82 region with a small stop loss higher than 68, and that will be our long-term trade, maybe a trade of the year for you guys. Okay, because to the downside the targets are huge means huge. One is 60, okay, then there is 36, and then there is 15. A lot of downside opportunities in the Brent. Although it's a commodity, they says that commodities price don't dry down to zero, but I have seen $15 price, so that I'm expecting at least 60 and 36 in this market if the candle closes the day below these. So this is a very rare opportunity that you get. Right now is not the opportunity, but you have to find it if the price pulls back to this region. Talking about the Swiss index saw okay, a gravestone doji, not doji, but yes, something called what is it called? It's a bearish pin bar, but above the resistance. Okay, and today is a pin bar in the up direction. So there is a lot of indecision forming in this market. I'll suggest stay away from this market, but because of some reason, if this market is able to retrace back to 12,066, that will be your opportunity to go and open a buy position, only looking at the confirmations are in the form of bullish pin bar or bullish engulfing. Talking about Euro CHF, yesterday we say that this falling channel support line is possibly going to give support to the price again when it tests, and today the price tested this level. Today it is about to give us a pin bar. If it turns green, it will be a bullish pin bar, and if it has to turn green, it may even close above 1.0741, which we have marked as the zone of resistance. And in that case, if this resistance level clears, then 1.0813 will be exposed in this market, which actually I am expecting this market to do. So on the downside, this falling channel will still be acting as a support for the price, and the horizontal support is at 1.06689. Talking about the GBP JPY, I'm looking for the price to retrace back to 148.52 before we should be looking for buying opportunities, but till then I think we should be just waiting and watching. And in GBP CHF, pound is much weaker than the Swiss franc. I was expecting the price to go back to test this broken support as the fresh resistance somehow near 24th of August, but the price has managed to do that today. Already it has tested that level of resistance support as the fresh resistance, and see how badly it has come down from there. It is suggesting to us that the price is going to go back to 1.2500 or 2503 levels, which was previously a very good support for the market, and this was also actually a very good support for the market on the 4 hour. So this is the level now which is acting as a good resistance, and expect the price to go back to 1.2503 in this one, still 40 to 45 points away from where it is right now. Other than all these, I want to share with you also the chart of Tesla, which we had covered a few days back. And in that Tesla, actually, okay, I will open Tesla directly. In that Tesla, we had marked a few lines saying that somebody was saying that the Tesla is in a sell mode, and we had said that as soon as it reaches this line, I must show you, wait. Okay, so this is the level which we had marked, which this is the channel that we had marked. It is all locked, and we had said that if the price manages to touch this channel support, there is a possibility that the buyers will jump in, and they jumped in, pushed the price from 654 all the way to almost 695, where it felt some resistance here in this area. You see how this was a good resistance in the past. Okay, how this area was a good resistance in the past, here, and also a good support here, and now it has acted as a resistance again. But you see how beautifully it started moving up from here, and expect again this line to act as a good support, because it has acted as a good support 3 times. But on the contrary, if it is able to close the day below this one, then this level will be acting as a fresh resistance, because now it is a proven fact that this was a good support. So if it was a good support and it breaks, it will act as a good resistance in the future. So I hope you got that idea also. All right, I'm short at Euro New Zealand at 4 hour, nice pin bar and break of upper band of range. May I know the exact price, MGA, where you are short right now? Actually, if you can possibly share with me which pin bar you are talking about. Where are you short? At 4 hour, nice pin bar and break of upper band of the range. At what price are you short, my friend? because Euro New Zealand, it looks like it has come now into a buy zone. If it finds support near this 1.7026 region here, then your short position may be in a problem. What do you think? You see, it has cleared this falling trend line, so expect some buying coming again when the price tests this region, which I did not understand. I'm short at Euro New Zealand at 4 hour nice pin bar and break of upper band of the range. Okay, on the 4 hour chart you are short 1.7104, 7104. All right, so here you are. Why did you see something on 1 hour there? Why did you go short at 7104? But all right, this bearish pin bar means on the 1 hour. Okay, maybe on 4 hour you have different time frames, I think, but it's okay. I got it. Where are you keeping your stop loss, my friend? MGA. Your stop loss should be above 1.7162, right? Are you with me on this? Where have you kept your stop loss, or it is not there in the market? Because you should have a stop loss above 1.7162, actually anywhere above 1.71589. So 626570 anywhere is good. And what are you targeting? Do you have 1:3 reward ratio? Because I see a support very close right now. Support is dynamic in nature, it will keep decreasing with the time. But if this is just a false break and the sellers will take control of the market and the price closes below this, already inside this one, then it will be a great position for you. But right now it does not look like. This is a strong bullish candle. Stop loss is 1.7159. I'll request you to increase that to at least 1.7162 or 63, because 1.7159 is the high of the day. There is a possibility that the price will test that high again before it goes down. And if uh, 1.6803, 1.6803, okay, maybe you have some reasons, but we have the support at 1.6774. All right, friend, you might have done your research and analysis. Thank you for sharing with us. And if you have any questions or any other pair that you want me to have a look at, let us do that now, or I will be trying to close this session today. All right, guys, no more questions coming, so I will try to end up this webinar today. I hope you got some idea about the support and the resistance levels that are of interest in the coming hours and days. Please keep in mind to never risk more than 1% of your capital on any single trade, and look for a potential profit of more than 3 times whatever you're risking. Now, with this note, I shall end this webinar, and please press the like button if you find this webinar useful for you, Leave your suggestions in the comment section and consider subscribing to the channel for more such videos and webinars. Also, you can join the Dukas Copy Forex community and like us on the Facebook page. The link is there in the description. Have a profitable day. Thank you very much for spending your time with me.